Hello, this is Mr. Jang. I am back, and this is going to be a sample reading that I'm going to do. I'm using my best friend as a guinea pig. This is going to be this is the Cosmic Chakra Balancing reading. This is a 9-card base reading, and I will be adding other cards to it. A couple different decks. There's going to be a lot of cards involved in this reading. I'm going to offer 2 different versions. One of them is going to be a shorter version with the 7 basic chakras. And then there's the big boy that I'm doing tonight is 9 chakras. You have the 7 that's in the body, and you also have the earth chakra, which is below your feet, and the star chakra, which is right above your head. That's what this reading is going to be about, and we're going to see what chakras are affecting what. It's possible that one chakra, you could get a card, say you in the heart chakra position, you could get something about the crown, okay? Meaning your crown chakra could be affecting your heart chakra. Or what energies from your crown you need to apply to your heart, okay? That's how this spread goes. And you'll see here in a moment what I mean. I have 2 different chakra card decks. And this is going to be the Big Daddy. This is going to be a $50. This is going to be the $50 reading. Okay. The smaller version I'll do another time, which would be a $35 reading. I do not have very many high-priced readings, but this is going to be one of them because it's going to be extensive. Okay. This is for my best friend. She knows who she is. I already told her I was going to be doing this. I thought I was going to do this live, but I chose not to, just for the sake of not having to worry about interruptions with comments and stuff in the chat. I just want to do this straight out and upload this to YouTube. So, just give me a minute here. I'm just finishing shuffling. I'm waiting until Spirit tells me to stop. As you can see here, the backs of the cards, this is how the layout is also. Okay. Position 1 is what they call the Earth Star. Okay. And then we have 2 is the base chakra. 3 is the sacral. 4 is the solar plexus, and this is going to be a large layout, so cards are going to have to overlap for now, and I'll pull each one out. 5 is the heart, and it's kind of funny that I said but this is the Earth Star chakra that's affecting the heart. It's all about nurturing, needing to nurture the heart, which I'll get into that in a bit. Okay. There goes both the cats, my cat and Daniel's. They're chasing each other. Okay. Okay, I was at the heart, the throat, the third eye. And I'm running out of space. Sorry, I'm running out of space because these cards are really big. I wasn't even thinking that my table may not be big enough for this, and then we have And then chakra 7 is the crown. Okay, and then we have or chakra 8 is the crown, I'm sorry. Chakra 9 is the sacral, or this is the soul star. Okay. I might end up having to do this in a different manner, but this is how I'm doing it for right now. I might just have to pull each one individually in the future. Okay. Now, I also have the chakra wisdom oracle cards. I should have had these pulled out beforehand. Oh boy, box doesn't want to come out. Why not? There we go. It seems like every time I try to do something, something blocks me. I've got so many decks laying all over the place. I'm going to have to start putting some of them away that I'm not using right at the moment. Okay. So, I am going to draw upon, I'm going to draw one of these cards for each one of the positions also. Okay, we have that one. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And there we go. Okay, so right now we have 18 cards out on the table. Okay, so let's get this reading started. Okay, we're going to start with chakra card number 1, which is the Earth Star Chakra. Okay, we have forgiveness, and forgiveness is green. It deals with the heart chakra. So, what this is saying is that with passion, okay, you need to start with all of the animosity that you have towards a particular person right now. That is affecting. This is affecting your heart chakra, and what it's saying is that it's bringing it over to the Earth Star Chakra, meaning that you have to ground. You have to let that all go out from your heart chakra, where it's resonating down through all your other chakras, out through your feet and into the ground. The Earth Star Chakra is literally grounding, roots. It's deep matters, okay? And it's kind of reminding me of if you think of a tree, how its roots go deep down into the ground and grab hold. Okay? And it's a right now there's a situation in your life that you have to forgive somebody for. Okay? And a little bit about the Earth Star Chakra. This is one of those chakras that you do not hear very much about. The Earth Star Chakra is about rebirth, a deep connection to Mother Earth, nurturing, grounding. It deals with animal spirit guides, vitality, rejuvenation, stability. And it's located approximately 6 inches below the feet. And it aligns us with the beautiful heart of the earth. It anchors our light and soul deeply into the planet, allowing us to feel supported, grounded, and held on our journey. We feel deeply connected to the earth and her element, and are open and receptive to all the love, healing, and nurturing she has to offer. When our Earth Star is cleansed and in balance, we feel a deep sense of self-love, contentment. We are completely connected in harmony with nature, trees, animals, plants, and other beautiful energies that live upon the earth. The world becomes a safe haven to live a life of love, joy, and abundance. That's what the Earth Star Chakra is about. And you're probably feeling uprooted right now. You're not feeling very connected. And it's because of a situation that you need to let go of, that you need to forgive. Okay? And with the Passion card, the Passion is orange. Okay? And orange is the sacral chakra. Okay? The sacral chakra is about being flexible, creativity, inspirations, relationships, desires, addictions, appetite, karmic patterns, sexuality, sensuality, community, family and tribe, emotional intelligence, healthy sexual relationships, pleasure and passion, self-acceptance, gratitude, fulfillment of desires. This is your drive. What drives you? Okay? So with that said, we have passion here. So this is saying that there was some kind of passionate relationship. Feel like there was a lot of love there, but there was also passion. And I feel like it was very sexually driven. And this is a situation that you were filled with all this passion, and the person hurt you very deeply that you're having a hard time letting go of. So what you have to do is to balance out your Earth Star Chakra. It starts with forgiveness. Okay? Forgiving with passion. Okay? Now we're going to move on to the base chakra. Okay? Of course, we all know that the base chakra is your roots. Okay? It is the base chakra it's your family, it's your health, it's abundance, it's your security, money, physical well-being, energy, stability, your prosperity. It's also about your ancestors, your material needs. I already said abundance, right? About balance and survival, rejuvenation. Those are things that the base chakra is about. And what we have in the base chakra is we have communication. This is about the throat. The throat chakra is affecting your base chakra. Okay? And being that it does deal with family, also family matters, stability, balance in your life. Okay? This is telepathic communication as well. And it's like a family member you are karmically connected to, that you know their thoughts, they know yours. And what this is saying is you need to communicate with this person. Communication is difficult right now, but you have perseverance here, with some perseverance and hanging in there and trying to improve communications. That is going to even out your family. There's a family member that you need to communicate with. You need to tell them how you feel. And you've persevered so many trials with this person. And that you need to communicate with them to get that family unit back into play. This is all, okay? And then I've already done the daily for tomorrow, and this is like a similar theme, and you'll see that video tomorrow. Okay, the next chakra is after the base comes the sacral chakra. Okay? Again, we already went over that, what the sacral chakra is about. And here it is, I am presence. Somebody is thinking about you and that you need to have faith. Okay, sacral chakra, sexual energy and your relationships. A relationship is connected to the forgiveness card, I feel. A special relationship that kind of left you feeling empty, okay, is calling you to it is calling you, somebody's calling you telepathically. That is what I'm getting here. Okay? Somebody's calling you telepathically, and you need to have faith. They are going to return to you. And this is the crown chakra. This is spirit. Spirit is letting you know that they are with you. You've had broken relationships that have left you hurt. And Spirit's saying, yes, that person is thinking about you also. But Spirit is with you, and you have to have faith that they're with you. You have trust and faith, and open up. Okay? They are there with you. Spirit's trying to communicate with you and trying to guide you. You've got guardian angels watching over you. Know that you are protected, and that you have to have faith about your relationships working out. The next chakra that we have is the solar plexus. Okay? The solar plexus, it's your personal power, your inner strength, self-mastery. This is your determination, your confidence, your self-discipline. It's also your self-esteem and courage. It's your free will and freedom, emotional balance, and yeah, self-discipline. So this is your personal power. And what you have here is a card that is associated with this. So having an orange card show up in the orange position, this is a very strong message. This is flexibility. Okay, it's calling you, you need to be a little bit flexible and not be so rigid. Okay, it feels like that. And discovery, you need to loosen up a little bit. You're very uptight, very anxious, very nervous. You need to settle that down to allow discovery, self-discovery, come along. And you're going to find out a lot more about yourself in the process. Okay? And the flexibility, it's also about it's like you're called upon to, it's encouraging you to be more flexible in your world. Life and our experiences it's constantly changing. And when you surrender to the messages and listen to what Spirit has to say, you get a more flexible state of being. This could also bring abundance. And like I said, you've been feeling a little bit rigid in your thoughts or ideas, maybe even stuck in your ways in a roundabout way. But it's time to be flexible. It's time to start looking at things in a different perspective. You may be holding on to something in your life a little bit too tightly. And now is the time to let it go and allow new energy to flow in. So there's a theme here about letting go of something. About forgiveness. Forgiveness. You can still hold on to that passion, but about forgiveness. Having faith that Spirit is around you. Communicating with somebody, a family member, to try to settle these differences. And with time and perseverance, things are going to even out. And you have to be a little bit flexible and not so rigid. Maybe hear the other person's point of view. You do that, then they'll open up and hear your point of view. It's about talking things out. Okay? And in the process of all this, while you kind of change and look at things in a different perspective, on a spiritual level, it's going to lead to some self-discovery. Spirit's going to talk to you more, and it's going to leave you open for more spiritual guidance. Okay, and then after the solar plexus, we have the next one is the heart chakra. Okay? The heart chakra is love in all forms. It's forgiveness, play, compassion. It also has balance and intimacy, nurturing, acceptance, that inner child, giving and receiving, gratitude, and inner peace. Okay? And what we have for that is, again, we have an earth. This time we have an earth. This is kind of funny. This is the earth star chakra affecting the heart chakra. So, right off the bat, we have an earth star chakra in the heart chakra position, and we started out with a heart chakra card in the earth star position. So these are two key things about grounding and nurturing. And this is reminding me of children, okay, grandchildren. This could be nurturing despite everything that you've gone through. Don't lose that nurturing part of you. Grounding yourself is key to healing your heart chakra area and bringing it into balance. There's so much about forgiveness and healing here. And here's the acceptance card. Okay? The acceptance card is also accepting yourself for who you are. Accepting the fact that life has thrown you a bunch of lemons. What do you do with it? You make lemonade. Okay? So, all the negative, you have the power within you to turn it into positive. This is showing you that you have a very loving, open heart to people. You are a nurturer by nature. And you are very accepting to people's faults as well. And Spirit says that is a good quality about you. Not to lose that. Okay? But at the same time, to balance out your heart chakra, I feel your two biggest points in this whole reading so far, the Earth Star and heart chakra, they are so connected. That's where your imbalance is. Okay? Healing the heart chakra, and that's through grounding. And I know you've been doing a lot of meditation. We have talked about that. You can't stop it. Whatever you do, you always have to make time for that meditation. The more you meditate, the more grounded you're going to become. The more connected to Spirit you're going to become. And you're going to be able to get over some of these hurdles that has held you back for so long. Okay. And as far as the passionate relationship, you know what the relationship that was, what I'm talking about. And again, it's talking about that is affecting what part of the reason why you can't ground yourself, because you haven't let go of it. You haven't let go of the hurt. That's the important part. I'm not saying you can't let go of the memories. You can't I'm not saying you have to stop feeling passionate about that person. But you have to let go of the hurt and the pain. That's what that is about in order to get your balance back. Okay, now, the next section we have is the throat chakra. Okay, the throat chakra is coming up with angels and masters. Right away, this reminds me of something we've already talked about. You have been trying to communicate with Spirit and your guardian angels and angels around you, and ascended masters. They too have been trying to get grounded with, trying to get to communicate with you. You have been feeling blocked lately, but what's coming up for you now is a renewal. You've already been feeling this, and you've started all these little things. Whenever you say you start walking around the house, your lips start moving, and you don't know where it's coming from. That's your guardian angels trying to speak to you. You need to, instead of stopping it, you need to let it flow. Once you start doing that, you're going to have this whole new spiritual experience with Spirit. And Spirit's going to constantly be giving you messages and guidance, not just for your life. You'll be able to help other people in their lives. Your guardian angels, your spirit guides are going to be saying, hey, tell so-and-so this. This is their issue. This is what they need to do to help them get them on their path. You'll notice this, that once you get yourself opened up to getting the messages for yourself to help yourself, it's going to set you on a path where they're going to talk to you, where you're going to be able to help other people. And this is a renewal. This is like, you might as well call it like an awakening that's occurring in you. This is very strong, but you need to let it flow. I think what happens is, it starts to happen, you get startled, and you stop it. Next time that you're sleeping and you wake up and you're talking, find some way to consciously or subconsciously, don't stop it. Just keep on talking and keep on talking. And you're also getting all these other messages. Okay? And we talked about this too, about getting a notebook and writing everything down. But when your lips start moving and you start speaking, that's spirit. That's your guardian angels, that's your spirit guide, that's your higher self. You need to just let it flow, let the message come out. Okay. The next one we have is the third eye chakra. Inspiration. And we have perfection. The first things that come to mind here is when you're opening up that third eye, you can't expect perfection right away. It's going to take some work. Okay? And when that third eye opens up, you're going to be filled with all kinds of inspiration. You're going to feel inspired to use that gift for other people. Okay? I am feeling like this, I see this bright light. And it's the light in you shining out towards the world. When you get that eye opened up, your light is going to shine. People are going to be attracted. People are going to be drawn to you. But don't be too hard on yourself. There is not a single psychic, clairvoyant, or whatever who is perfect. Let's face it, we are not God. We don't know everything. There's going to be psychics out there that's going to tell you, oh yeah, I could tell you anything. I know everything. They're lying. Not one single person on earth, I don't care how spiritual or psychic you are, you don't have all the answers. Okay? So don't try to be perfect. Don't beat yourself up. This is coming from spirit. Do not beat yourself up if you make a mistake. It happens. I'm pretty accurate with my readings. But you know, sometimes there's a misconnection. Sometimes a prediction can be slightly off. Predictions of the future is hard to do because it's constantly changing. People make choices that can alter the outcome that was originally predicted. But sometimes you can see a message or see a symbol of something, and you take it one way when it meant something else. But nobody's perfect. I don't know a single psychic that can say they're 100% accurate. I definitely won't say that. I'm a good reader, but I will not say that I am perfect. Okay? So don't expect yourself to be perfect either, and don't beat yourself up about it. Then we have the crown. We have the crown chakra. Okay. We have gossip. Don't be alarmed by that too bad right now. And we have psychic development. Okay. The crown chakra. Spirit. Your psychic abilities are in the process of developing. Okay. They are becoming very heightened. You're reaching different dimensions that you never thought you could reach before. Okay? And Spirit is guiding you in this development. You're able to see things, or now or as you develop, you're going to be able to see things before they happen. You're going to see warning signs, and you're also going to see good things happening. But you are extremely psychic, and it was just a matter of opening up. The gossip, I am taking this as groups of friends and people getting together, having psychic talk. Okay? Now the gossip could also be rumors, maybe, and do not be alarmed by this, do not take this the wrong way when I say this, but people may gossip like somebody, like a neighbor of yours, and you know who I'm talking about, thinking that you're out of your mind and you're nuts. Ignore it, because you're not out of your mind and you're not crazy. You are in the process of, oh my gosh, hon, you are in such a huge awakening. There are so many spiritual cards in this reading. You're in a spiritual awakening process. Okay? And so there's a lot of messages here. And then the last chakra that we have is the soul star chakra. This is a soul level. This is your very soul. And it says grounding. So this is another theme throughout these chakra cards about grounding. Okay? Now, this is a chakra that is above the crown, that's outside of your body, that's right above your head, maybe 6 inches above your head. Okay? And this is what I was talking about, all these roots. Okay? I feel that there's other ancestors of yours, other people in your family that had these special gifts like you do. Maybe they didn't use them or didn't acknowledge them. This could be even somebody younger than you, like one of your grandchildren. This is hereditary. This is talking about hereditary also. Okay, as psychic as that grandchild is of yours, you are just as psychic. You just need to learn to tap into it. And the key to getting to those higher dimensions, and you already know this, is through your meditations and grounding yourself, becoming rooted in it, coming into a regular routine with it. Okay? Now, along with it came the victim card. What this is showing me is that you have been a victim of circumstances. You've been through so much adversity. I mean, I can't imagine. So that a lot of other people would have totally crumbled. But you stood strong through it all. And you're going to get stronger. As you strengthen your spiritual connection, a lot of this strength is going to come back to you. Maybe some people still look at you as a victim, but don't let that get to you. You're beyond this. You're beyond the victim mentality. You are an anchor. You can root yourself. You overcome so many obstacles and adversities. Okay? And so, this is saying to be strong, and all those problems is you'll be, okay, Spirit's saying something else. Through your connections with Spirit, you'll be able to help other victims, not yourself, but other victims of circumstances similar to what you've gone through. You'll be able to help them get through it as well. Okay? And that is those cards there. And then what I'm going to do now is I feel called to pull a card from the Ascended Masters deck. Okay? This is also a deck by Doreen Virtue. This is a gorgeous deck too. Something I've used a few times. I used this deck in my past life readings. Okay. Along with my past life cards. I have a reincarnation and past life deck. Okay. see what message. We have a card here. I feel the pull. Follow your heart. Okay. This is going along with all the stuff about your heart chakra and everything. When it comes to making these decisions, you need to get out of your head, stop overthinking, stop overanalyzing. You need to follow what messages are coming through your heart. Do what you love. Do what your heart. Okay? What does your heart say, wants you to do? Okay? And I'm going to read from the guidebook for this card. Okay. The answer to your question is in your heart. Okay. And I know what is in your heart. One of the questions that you wanted to know that wasn't answered earlier today. Okay. The answer, so it says that your answer to your question is in your heart. This card signifies that you can trust your heart's true desires, even if you can't clearly see how the outcome will appear or manifest. This is a situation where you're called upon to walk in faith and to be true to yourself. The universe will ensure that your needs are met and will help you with your relationships as you make life changes. You already know what to do. Trust your intuition and take action accordingly. Your feelings are accurate and valid. You're guided to make important and happy life changes. You're receiving true divine guidance through your feelings and intuition. And this is a message from Saint Francis. This was their Saint Francis was a ascended master. So I think these cards were all appropriate. A lot of the situations that came out in this reading, you know what they are. The two chakras that you have to work on the most is your heart chakra and your earth star chakra, with the grounding and healing your heart. And then following your heart and listening to the messages. So, this concludes this reading. If anybody else would like a full chakra reading like this, it is $50. You could use the PayPal me link in the description below. Just send me $50. If I plan on getting this reading up and online in my Etsy shop soon. It's probably not going to be tonight. It might be this weekend. But if you're anxious to get one done before it appears in my Etsy shop, just click the PayPal link in the description box and send in $50, and I will put you on my schedule. So make sure you do like, hopefully you like this video. Give me a thumbs up. If you want to see similar videos, you want to be informed when my dailies come out and my monthlies, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. And that little bell thing next to the subscribe, you'll get notifications every time I'm online. I do a lot of live videos. So do make sure you subscribe, hit the bell if you want to be notified when I put out the videos as well. And I will see you next time.